Good afternoon. We're taking a look at gold, and as expected, we backed away from the previous high of 1689. This was over here, as you can see. This was made on the 21st of February. So we've backed away from there. Now we've got the daily pivot point coming in at 1659. You've also got down here some good support from the weekly and the monthly pivot points. Now this double top formation could be just a little blip, and we can come down to the 23.6 fib, which is at 1658. This ties in with the daily pivot. Also, you can see it with this little uptrend line here. So all in all, you've got exceptionally good support down at that lower level. As I said, if we break it, then we look to the monthly and weekly pivot, and that's coming in at 1611 to 1606. Now the 61.8 fib is coming in at 1609, and I've taken it very short term from the base here upwards. Now measuring, there's two ways to measure a double top formation. It is either you measure the distance between the two peaks and eyeball it, or get a ruler or whatever, and you take it from the top and you measure the distance down. So I just eyeball it, look at it, and that takes me down to around about the 1624 area. Now you've got the 9-day moving average coming in at 1634. So as I've said, you've got some good support all the way down. Markets do like to double top. They do. The FTSE did it, a classic, way back when. It seems like a year ago, but it wasn't. It was only not last week, the week before. So these double tops are really, really important, especially when you've seen them at the end of a extreme move higher, which we've done. So this is where we double top before, we come down, we've double top this time, we double top today. So I would expect the market to come lower. Now I have chucked out half my gold position that I took at 1605 and 1618. I've got them out just in front of that 1689 high, because I preempted the fact that it would be a double top, which you do if you're a technical trader. This is exactly what you're looking for. So the key comes to, is this the end of the bull run? I don't think it is, but I can also see that we do have $127, which is quite significant. We've got $127 from the high point here of 1689 to that low point there that you can see at 1562. So that's quite a differential, to be fair. Now, if the gold breaks that 1562 area, you've got a measured target. You can then do your measurement of 1435. So it is only years ago, I mean not so much now, we've got a bit more educated over the last 40 years, but it used to be that, you know, technical people didn't sell until it was below the base, if you like, of the top formation. Well, we don't do that anymore. We preempt. So I'll be quite happy to run it down to the base of the top formation. But at the moment, I am still long of gold at much lower levels. I will only start to worry if we start to break down below 1630.58. Then I will rethink. I'm out at a good level on my 1605s. I will then start looking at my 1616s, 1618s, and I will trade accordingly. I don't expect obviously $120 fall overnight, but this is something you just need to keep your eyes on. Market is in an uptrend. Market isn't overbought, in actual fact. It isn't. We are seeing divergence, and that's another key. When you get something like this, you look at the market and the market diverged. And what divergence is when the price goes away from the indicators. So up here, when we got to 1689, the market was extremely overbought. Down we came. The market's ramped up to 1689 again. But this time, the indicators are not overbought, so it's diverged from the price action. So this divergence is another indicator, another wary of longs, if you like. So I'm looking at this really carefully, because with technical trading, you do have a view as long as your information supports that view. I can see that double top, I can see divergence, I am long of gold, I won't be long of gold if we do XYZ, and for me it is breaking below 1658. Then I'm gone, and I will probably be short and run it down to the monthly and or the weekly pivot. Probably I'm not going to get the weekly pivot today, but that's not too far away from the monthly pivot. Good luck. I'm with you all afternoon. I will catch you all on the desk later.